nawe nishimiye kuba ndazakabana kenshi yaje dani ntagiye mu mbaga zo mu bisabisaza hari nyine siporo bagiye bwamabara amadede mu kanyanya yanjye
Okay. Okay. Let me. Team Uganda is sending a team to the Chinese Taipei for the 23rd Taiwan Open Woodball Championship. The team will be traveling today for this event, and it also doubles as the event where we shall have the 2018 International Woodball Federation General Assembly from the 22nd to the 27th of November 2018. Uganda will be represented by a team of 4 players and 1 official at this event with an objective of competing and improving their rankings at the International Open, as well as participate in the General Assembly where Uganda has placed her bid to host the next year's Beach Woodball World Cup. The team composition has the following. As when I read the name, please respond. Players include Lilian Zawede, who is ranked number 3 in the whole world. Pulkira Denise Nanjeru, having won a gold medal at the previous World Cup in Thailand. Onesma Satamba, who was among the team players for the team men. And Watson Magume, who doubled with Denise to win the gold in the World Cup in Thailand. The head of delegation will be myself, Joseph Colin Semanda. However, maybe take note of this, that Uganda's past record is as follows. Uganda goes to Chinese Taipei with the experience from the Woodball World Cup, where Uganda came 2nd overall. Key players like Denise and Watson, the two, paired up in the mixed double to win gold in Thailand, whereas Onesmas and Lilian Zawede also paired up in a mixed double in 2016 to win gold at the World Cup in Jeju. Ataman Zawede will be also awarded by the International Woodball Federation, having been among the 2017 top-ranked players in the whole world last year. So at the General Assembly, they recognize such players for their achievement. And we also take this opportunity to appreciate the National Council of Sports for having supported this team fully to go and participate. This juncture, I'd like to recognize the key members of the National Council of Sports, that is the General Secretary, Mr. Patrick Oguel, Doctor, and the Assistant General Secretary of Technical Affairs, Mr. Katende David Semakula. And then amidst us is the President of the Uganda Woodball Federation, Mr. Paul Makayongo, and the First Vice President, Mr. Vincent Chisenyi, and also the Administrator from National Council of Sports, Mr. Ivan Niwagawa. Yeah, so at this juncture, I would like to invite the President to make a few remarks and then invite the National Council of Sports to officially flag off the team.
Thank you very much, the General Secretary. Is this a microphone? I'm privileged. I really share a special privilege this morning to welcome our own and the General Secretary of the National Council of Sports, Dr. Patrick Oguel. Can you give Patrick Oguel another, in accompaniment by the Assistant General Secretary, Mr. Katende, and also a lover of Woodball. I want to recognize my executive members, the Vice President, and the team which we are ushering out today. The place, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Uganda Woodball Federation, I want to say that I'm very privileged yet again to be here presenting a team which will represent Uganda in the Taiwan Open, as you have heard from the General Secretary. I want to indicate that this year has been a harvest year for Uganda Woodball Federation. and all the support, by the support of government through the National Council of Sports, because you remember this year we celebrated 10 years of Woodball sport existence in Uganda. We have participated in the World Cup in Thailand, where Uganda emerged second. And as if this is not enough, we are here to present a team to represent the nation in the Taiwan Open this month. And on my behalf and the Uganda Woodball Federation, allow me to thank National Council of Sports through the General Secretary for giving us all of this support. We would not have made it if it wasn't the support of the National Council of Sports. So we thank you for supporting sports in this country. And I want to give assurance that we carefully selected the team. These are our best in the country. They are our best in Africa. And we know that they can give Uganda a mark. Give them a very big hand clap. So without wasting time, allow me to invite the General Secretary to say a word and flag off the team. Dr. Patrick.
Thank you, President. It's a great honor, an opportunity for me to preside over the flag off of our gallant players, the national football team. I would not want to say a lot more, but I want to recognize before you, dear members of the media fraternity, that National Council of Sports is mandated to support initiative of development, more particularly the one that exposes, that markets the country, that gives the chance to our youth to identify themselves with their career and also give us the mileage we need. You are aware this is part of the benefit of good governance. And where reward is due, we don't hesitate. Among our priority federations, on top of the 7 who get direct government funding, we have classified Woodball in the second class. That's why in the Woodball World Cup, government fully funded and they have the results to show. We have many federations who have been there, they have never taken us to World Cup. But 10 years in existence, we are seeing Woodball bring the glory to this country. So allow me at this point to thank the executive committee led by Mr. Mark Kayongo and his dear stakeholders, the corporate world, for not only introducing the game, the beautiful game, but ensuring that it captures the interest of the youth in this country. And to date, almost all corporates are enjoying Woodball as a sport. In the schools, the engagement of the youth is illustrious. And this goes a long way in answering our major objectives of promoting all kinds of sports in this country. As you have been told, we have fully funded this trip as a government. We are privileged to have the best of the best, not only in Uganda, but in Africa. So we expect to have a very good results, and we are ready to give you the warmest reception on coming back, because you know you'll come with the trophies. That said, we want to wish our team the best in Taiwan, and we pray that God should grant you his favor of good health so that you perform well and give the glory to this country. I say this for God of my country. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
As a sign that the team is set to leave, I want to take this honor to hand over the tickets. to the following players. Zawede Lian, team captain. What is the seed number? Number 1, number 2. Number 3 in the what? In the world. Great honor. Mr. Tamba Onesimus. Seed number? Number 6. Congratulations. Nachero Dennis. Nanchero. Number? Number 10. I will still have the time because you are young. Mugume. Congratulations. Number what? Number 10. Wonderful. And none other than the leader of delegation, Mr. Semanda Collins.
The living legend.
So can I request my colleague, the Assistant General Secretary, to officially hand over this to the team captain, and I request the executive committee led by the president to join the
General Secretary, I wish to take this opportunity to perform this function of handing over the flag to the captain. Now that they are going to represent us in the Taiwan Open, they are not just only players, but they are our ambassadors in the tournament. And therefore, that befits them to be handed over the national flag. So I take this opportunity to hand over this flag to you as our ambassadors in that tournament. We wish you the best, and God bless you.
So can we pause for a historic photo? Thank you so much. So the team can now take their own.
So we shall have